and he runs the old oil house down in the Lower East Quadrant. Finest mixture of energon on all of Cybertron. Blend number 4233. Only one rule at Maccadam's. No fighting. Autobot, neutral, or Decepticon, it makes no difference to me. If you can pay, you can stay.
Wow.
So it was very cool to be able to be the first actor to play that character, and they gave him a great story arc. And it happened again. I was there one day doing a pickup line session for Maccadam, and the producer said, we need to cast a mad scientist. Have you ever heard of Boris Karloff? All the Who's down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. Yeah, I think I heard of the guy. So they had me read for the Quintesson scientist. Welcome to my laboratory. And he's now become a meme. If you've seen the toy collector meme,
Yeah.
you're a blue one. I don't have a blue one yet. So if you listen to the Quintesson scientist, you'll hear the Karloff in there. So yeah, I played good guys and I played bad guys on that show, but I have not played a Decepticon, and that is the line I will stand on.
Amazing.
That is so cool.
We got to take a couple minutes for the Erica Legacy Foundation. Sophia, you want to talk about that?
Yes, so the Erica Legacy Foundation is a foundation where you can go if you are going through an emotional or a mental hard time. If you or anyone that you know is going through a hard time, please reach out to the Erica Legacy Foundation. They help out hundreds of people that are in need.
It's now time for Quiz with Quimsel.
And Sophia on the beat, we turning heads, bringing heat to the street. Get ready now, it's our time to shine. Feel the rhythm, every move is divine. Feel the madness, it's a party in your soul. Feel the madness, let the good times roll. Feel the madness, come and join the ride.
All
Look
right.
at that face.
That face. All right. So I'm going to ask a question. You have to answer correctly. Dick will go first, and then
Okay.
Chat, and then Lewis. The question today is, what color was Sesame Street character Oscar the Grinch originally?
Originally, he was green.
Nope.
Oh, man.
You
Now I
lied.
gotta know. Now I gotta know. All right.
Anyone Chat? Anyone in
No
chat?
Googling, people. No Googling. Come on.
Oh, they know the rules, Dick. They know the rules.
Okay, so Mangoat says orange. Somebody says yellow. Hello, hello. Hello, Dengrave. Blue. Jabo says he was gray.
Well, on my TV, he was great because I had a black and white TV growing up, and that's how I watched Sesame Street.
Valid. Jar Jar says green.
I'm going to have to say gray because that's how I watched Sesame Street growing up on my black and white TV that I had in my room. I don't know.
The color was orange.
Really?
Whoa, Jinx! Jinx!
You'll have to buy me a soda.
At the next con.
Okay.
Actually, I'll buy you lunch. Lunch is on me. How?
Jar says he is colorblind. This is true.
Yeah, that is true. He is colorblind. You met Jar Jar. He was with Sophia and I.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a lucky guess. We are behind a little on chat. Can I catch up?
Yeah,
real
really quick, really quick.
Real quick. Sakaro says, sounds a lot like a Twitch streamer. It's similar. I wouldn't say it's the same, but it's similar in the sense of being an entertainer, yes. What happened here? We have to talk to ourselves a lot of the time and be emotive and entertaining. True.
Yeah.
That is
My
true.
job is literally to stand in a soundproof room and talk to myself all day.
Mangoat says, when you were hired for the voice of Prowl in Transformers Cyberverse, do previous voice actors that played the character play a role in how you do the voice, or do you make it up 100% on your own?
I do my best to make it 100% of my own. Of course, Michael Bell is the one I remember from the G1 series. He was great in the role, and there have been other great Prowls all along the way. I had to do what I thought the character meant. To me, he was a tactician, a weapons expert, a strategist. So he was always very clear, very concise, very even in his tone. Welcome to your new home, Starscream, and you better hope Optimus recovers. A lot of lines like that for Prowl.
I love it.
Just kept him very quiet, badass. Because I remembered something that Peter Cullen said about when he auditioned for the role of Optimus Prime. His brother, who was a Vietnam Marine veteran, told him on his way out the door to the audition, and when Peter said, yeah, I'm going to audition for this cartoon, I'm going to be a truck. He's a leader. And his brother said, remember, a true leader is strong enough to be gentle. So that's why when he went into the booth for his audition and uttered the words, I am Optimus Prime, while everybody else was going there with their chest puffed out, I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. That's why he got the job. So I remembered that advice and tried to keep Prowl as grounded, as level-headed, and as real as I possibly could. I wanted this to be the bot that you want to have on your six in a bad situation, and that's the way I played it.
Love that. That's
I
amazing.
just got goosebumps when you just gave me goosebumps when you said I am Optimus Prime. I just got goosebumps, sir. And
That was amazing.
It was simply amazing. Could we clip that too? Because that was just like
I mean,
That
we'll
was-
get on it.
yes, that was totally badass, and I got oh, wow.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. What was that
J-Bo.
comment?
Dick only has 2 G1 Transformers left in his collection and sold his G1
Triptychon.
Oh, Trypticon, sorry.
That's right.
Figure
Yeah,
at a show. You did.
I had a massive G1 collection, figures that I kept in immaculate condition, unbroken. The joints were nice. I had all the accessories. And last summer I said, it's time. I've had these for 40 years. It's time for them to find a new home and make someone happy. So I took them with me to a con to, I believe it was
Northeast
mid-Maine.
Comic-Con. You didn't sell it there.
Comic and toy show, but Tryptychon stayed with me. He stayed with me until Northeast. I sold almost all the collection at Mid-Maine. Tryptychon was the only one left, and then when I was hanging out with J-Bo and Ty the first time I was at Northeast last year, Tryptychon was still on the table, totally worked. All the mechanics were fine, the electronics were fine, pristine condition. So using J-Bo's connections, we finally got Tryptychon to a new home. But the 2 that I have left that he refers to, I have a sealed in-box Optimus Prime Repro that I had Peter Cullen sign 3 years ago, and
Hello, baby.
Whoa. Whoa.
I saw one of those at Northeast Comic-Con for $900.
yeah, it's a G1
God.
Megatron in-box,
Beautiful.
and I am currently stalking Frank Welker to get him to sign it. And
Yes.
they will be the only 2 that I will hold in my collection forever and ever. Amen. Till all are one.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, yes, yes.
Oh.
That is so amazing. Thank you for showing that.
What? Now,
I'm working on it, J-Bo. I'm working on it.
I'm getting that
how
thing.
long did you have that for?
The Megatron?
Yeah.
I want an Energon drink.
I picked it up on eBay probably within the last 10 years.
Okay. All right,
There was one of those at Northeast, Lewis.
I know.
Yeah, but didn't you say it was like for 900?
Yeah, it was
believe it.
expensive.
I
Believe me,
did not
had to-
pay that much for mine.
I had to carry her away from a lot of stuff. I was like, come on, little one, come on.
Oh, that's why I have them tie me to the table when I do a con. If I go into those vendor rooms, I am done.
Oh,
That's it.
I mean, I have stuff from when I was a kid here in the Geek Lair. So Sophia.
You think?
Sophia been in the Geek Lair many times. Even Jay and Tybo have visited the Geek Lair. They've been here. Select few have been in the Geek Lair, and I'm like, I go into a vendor. I have to be very, very careful
Yeah.
And right now I am searching for something. I'm searching for this a Lone Ranger 2-pack, and so I'm like, yeah, but I saw the Megatron sealed with Sophia, and she was like looking at it, and I'm like, nope, come on, we both got to go. And I grabbed her by the backpack. I was like, come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Wow. So you found that on eBay?
Oh yeah.
That
It
package
took a long time too.
I would
I
imagine.
got him.
I would imagine.
got him.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
did you recently? Oh, well, thank you, somebody.
Thank you, somebody. Appreciate it.
Everybody
Well,
loves
Northeast.
somebody.
I know.
That's true.
Yeah, that was at
Comic-Con.
Northeast.
Yes, it was. Very
Let-
nice.
Before we
Sorry.
get to our very nice, thank you, Mango. Before we get to our next break and our next segment, let's talk about your one-man show because I do not. Go
Real
right
quick.
ahead.
Okay. G1 Transformers are worth a lot. Yes, we saw one at. Oh yeah, it was 950.
950. That's what we were talking about.
I have a picture of it. Lewis wouldn't let me open anything. And last comment, I have a tote with some well played with
You got
Transformers.
Metroplex and Hot Rod. Nice.
Many others. They were the ones I grew up with. Well, that's cool that you still have them. Oops. That's cool that you still have them.
All right. I want to
Hold
talk about your one-man show.
Sure.
Because I saw stills of it. It looks amazing. You are here in you are in Connecticut, not here in
Yes.
Massachusetts. Can we please talk about it? I know it's a ways out because I'm looking forward to spring and summer. But let's talk about this. Rave reviews all the time. Please, let's start promoting this now.
Okay, I'm for it. I perform a one-man version of A Christmas Carol. There you go. That's what I do. And what I found out is that Charles Dickens used to do it too. He would perform A Christmas Carol live. I think he did that for like 17 years after the novel was published. He would tour and he would perform his novel. So there's definitely a precedent for it. Sir Patrick Stewart famously did it on Broadway in the mid-90s. I saw that show. Fantastic. I think that was the show that made me realize it could be done. It definitely could be done. And another friend of mine also saw that production, and she said, one day, I want to produce that, and I want you to do it. So, years of trying to mesh the schedules together go by. Finally, in 2019, the schedules meshed. We got a date. We got a theater. And I spent 7 months memorizing the script, developing the characters. There are over 30 characters. Popping hats or changing costumes at all. It's one costume the whole time. I have to do it through my voice. So I had to create distinct vocal characterizations for the person who would become, from the beginning of the show, the narrator. Marley was dead to begin with. Of that there is no doubt whatever. The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, and the chief mourner. And, eventually other people start coming in, like Ebenezer Scrooge, who everyone knows is just a miserable, wretched old skinflint. And, of course, there's Bob Cratchit, his much maligned clerk, who has a family, including his wife, Mrs. Cratchit, who just can't understand why Bob continues to work for this man. You know what a wretched man he is, Robert. No one knows it more than you do, you poor fellow. And, he's got 7 kids, including Tiny Tim, God bless us, everyone. And there are all sorts of characters who come in, like the 2 gentlemen who come in and want to solicit a donation from Scrooge. For this is a time of year when want is most keenly felt and abundance rejoices. And then you got 4 ghosts. Jacob Marley. He's a lot like the undead necromancer, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the ghost of Christmas past. Your past. The ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me! And probably my favorite voice, the ghost.